Today I have Lotti Brinks, winner of Desert Rats, Gorge Waterfall, like some really
Mhm.
awesome, really difficult races in America. But Lotti, you're not from America originally, is that right?
I'm originally from Germany, just outside of Munich, like southeast of
Okay.
Munich.
So you end up in America. I know that, we're going
hmm
to push through it because we're doing 10 minutes with you today. You went to Savannah. Did you get an accent when you were in Savannah? Can you say Savannah in the local accent?
I'm so bad with accents. I don't think I can.
Yeah. I can't do Savannah. I'm from Texas, and even in Texas, we have weird accents,
Yeah,
and Savannah's just kind of off the charts. But
it
that's
it
cool.
is. When I first moved there, that was like the first place I moved to, like coming from Germany. It was a bit of a
Yeah,
culture shock. I'm like, this is not the English I learned.
I bet. What about food? Did you like get excited about the food there?
The food
Was
is
there? Any,
good. Yeah,
yeah,
there's lots of good food in Savannah.
I think that the cool part of Georgia, just that deep Southern comfort food, and I kind of
hmm
think about Germany when I think about like the Christmas markets of Germany. That to me is also like a really big like comfort, those potatoes and
Yeah.
cheese and all that. So there's some similarities there.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. The
Yeah.
Christmas markets are so good. I miss them.
Right now, you're at the UTMB camp? Is that right?
That's right. Yeah. At the Hoka camp.
So most of my audience, very few elite runners in there. So if we're camping, that's like what they're doing in Georgia with a 12 pack of cores and sitting by the fire. What's a camp for an elite runner? What are you doing right now?
Lots of running, lots of media stuff. So
Yeah.
Hoka actually had it set up really nicely. We're here for 2 weeks.
Oh, nice.
The first week, the whole like Hoka team is here. We have a lot of media here, so we're getting all of that out of the way. So during race week, we can really focus on our races.
Yeah.
But in between, we're doing a lot of big runs. We're checking out the course. I did Orsier to Triant yesterday, and it was
Oh,
lovely.
nice.
Um,
Nice.
it's been great. Lots of running, lots of food. We have people cooking for us here, which has
Oh,
been
very
so
cool.
nice.
Yeah.
We have a little pool and a gym, so yeah,
Nice.
lots
And how's your
of.
French?
My French has been better. I learned French
Yeah.
in high school, and I actually
Okay.
spent a good amount of time in France growing up. And I used to be like somewhat fluent, and now I'm just like stumbling over my words. I can
Yeah.
read
Good
it,
enough. Like, do you have like
yeah.
restaurant level French? Like you can order
Oh,
at the
yeah.
restaurant and stuff?
I can do
Yeah.
that, and I can like understand when people speak French, but I'm just like not quick enough to respond in French.
Yeah. Yeah, so you wear a lot of different hats. I mean, it's hard to
Mhm.
even as I was thinking, like, how do you explain it? Like you are an elite runner. I mean, you're going for the CCC at UTMB, but you're also an industrial designer as well.
I I do a lot of random things. So
Yeah,
I did go to school for industrial design,
yeah,
and my husband and I, we run a little design studio out of Boise, Idaho, where we do everything, like a lot of custom work, anything related to like woodworking, metalworking. I have a textile studio too, where I do a lot of like customizations of my race kits, stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So we do that, and then I'm also like a marketer for a tech company as well. So there's like
Oh,
a lot of random things like all like
okay,
merging together.
okay. So
Yeah,
you work with your hands, but then you're also kind of fully immersed in the digital world.
exactly. Yeah, I like to be
Nice.
busy. I like being challenged and being busy.
Yeah. Yeah. So you run for Hoka.
Mhm.
Hoka has been doing, I think, just a ton of cool stuff with shoes
Yeah.
release. I love that they brought back the Speed Goat too, and so many different cool collabs. I think of the one with Una in Stockholm, but so many cool collabs on that Speed Goat too. What are you wearing? What are you into? What are you going to have on for the race? And then also, will you tell me about the shoe that you're going to be wearing for the race in the terms of like an industrial designer? Like, how does someone who designs these things that people are using and on scale, like, how do they even think about them?
I wish I could just take, I mean, I guess I could take them apart. I haven't, but I'm
Yeah.
really curious to see the inside of the shoes. I was actually at a media event at Canyons, and they had like
Yeah.
an exploded view of the Mafate X. And
Oh,
that
cool.
was incredible to see, to just see all the different pieces and how they like make up a shoe.
Yeah.
I got to nerd out there with some of the
Yeah.
product people.
Yeah.
That's lovely. I think I'm gonna race in the Tecton X3.
Threes. Yeah.
Um, I also really love the Rocket X Trail because they're fast and snappy, and they're just like, you want to like move forward in them. Like it's just like it's just pushing you forward.
Yeah.
However, like with some of the like steeper technical stuff, I think the I just feel more planted in the tectons,
Mm.
and which is kind of why I'm leaning towards them. But it's been so fun to just test out all the shoes that Hoka has and offers, and just
Yeah.
like compare them and see like what feels better, like on the ups or on the downs, and the technical on the smooth. Experimentation has been really fun.
Yeah, so I mean, 100K is no short distance. I know that, I've been, as I've interviewed more of the elites at the 200-mile distance, they're
Hmm.
changing shoes a lot. Are you going to
Hmm.
just pick one of those two? Are you going to change? Like, is there, like, how do you think about that?
I'm considering changing. I'm considering starting in the tectons and then changing into um the rockets later in the race. Like
Yeah.
to kind of like out of Champex, there is a lot of like really fast runnable stuff that I think would be awesome in the Rocket X Trail.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely. I haven't entirely decided yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, I know crew is somewhat limited there, but you'll just have crew on site. I mean, with the option for you at some point, probably.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be ready.
So to wind up this 10 minutes together, I'm going to show you
Hmm.
a photo. I went and found the oldest photo in your Instagram feed. I think you had something like 450 something photos. And I just go until I find the very first running photo. And this
I'm
this
so
was it, right?
curious.
Right here, 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Tell
Oh,
me tell me about this race.
oh, that was like my favorite memory of running in college. So
Oh,
that was
nice.
actually at Raleigh Relays.
Okay.
I ran my 10K PR there in college, with my good friend Jessie, who is in front of me in this picture.
Okay.
Jessie actually has since passed due to underlying heart
Hmm.
conditions. So
I'm
here's a
sorry.
reminder for the audience to get your hearts checked.
Wow.
Um, but that was a lovely race. That was my first night race. We started at like 10 p.m. and it was
That's
just like
cool.
it was so fun. Like I was so nervous about all these laps because I think he has a lot of laps on the track.
Yes, it
But
is.
like me and Jesse, we just did it like clockwork. We just knocked them out, and we were. It was like the first time I really experienced a runner's high, and
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
only good memories with that photo. That's
Yeah.
a good one. I'm glad you pulled that
Yeah,
one up.
yeah. And so 10 years later, what would Lotti Brinks in that photo, what would she think of Lotti Brinks now, sitting at a UTMB camp as an elite runner,
Uh,
preparing for, CCC, one of the greatest, 100Ks, if not the greatest in the world? What would she think of you now?
she'd be stoked. She would also say, "This is where we like on the trail is where we always belonged." Like I
Nice.
wish I would have like made the move onto the trail sooner because it just brings me so much joy. It's like I just love it. I just love being
Yeah.
in the mountains. I love being on the trails. So yeah, she'd be stoked to know that this is what
Yeah.
we do now.
Well, awesome. Well, Lottie, thank you for joining us. 10 minutes with Lottie Brinks. This was everything I could have hoped. We'll be rooting for you. We'll be watching. Want to see you hit
Thank
that
you.
podium there at the
Woo.
CCC. I'll be there, but you'll be out and about, and maybe we'll meet in person someday.
Well, if I see you, I should say hi.
Yeah, please do. All right, you take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.